Yeah, I literally just made a video breaking down the analysis, and my computer, the audio, I don't know why, it just was barely catching it, so I'm redoing it. Well, let's go over last week. Last week, GU played out for 70 pips, and then gold played out for over 277 pips for sure. Because I gave about 3 entries. So there are multiple opportunities to take advantage of. So let's go over GU first real quick. GU was real clean, simple, straight to the point. Those are my favorite trades. So overall, looking at GU, this was the structure that I was looking at. Let me draw it out. Okay. So we had point A, point B, and it pulled back to 78.6, which showed me that we were going all the way to TP2. This point right here showing me that overall, this trend line that we're looking for sales, along with other confirmations. But the trade that I gave last week was right here. So where this blue box is, this was the entry. So looking left, you can see that we had a whole bunch of support in this purple zone area. So we had support, 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 support. It broke, came back to retest that zone along with this purple trend line. So those were 2 more confirmations that I had to enter the market to take it down to TP2, which it did so beautifully. So that was 70 pips. Boom, bam. I haven't marked up GU yet. I only marked up gold. So now I'm about to go over the trades from gold last week, and then I'm going to get into the new analysis for the upcoming gold trade that I see happening. So overall, I already went over in the previous video like what I'm looking for gold, like on that 4-hour, daily, monthly time frame. So right now we're just gonna stick to the present, okay? Make it less confusing, easy to understand. So right now with gold, the trade that I gave out last week was, let me delete some stuff so it don't get confusing. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So this was the structure I was looking for. Point A, point B, pull back, continuation. So first off, I had this blue trend line right here, which was my 4-hour trend line, showing me that overall it was holding up price. So price was in that uptrend. Y'all can see right here. So I had 3 confirmations letting me know that price is going to be going into a sell, because I had divergence, I had TP2 hit, and then my final confirmation was that break and that retest right here of that blue trend line, letting me know that I could hop in the market. So that's when I got in for my first entry, and I took it all the way down to here. I held it. Even though price came here, it pulled back. I was still super confident in where we were going in the market, so I held on to it. And then I also drew another trend line right here, and this was on the smaller time frame, on the 30-minute. And this is what I was talking about too in my Discord group. I was giving out all these multiple entries to get into the market. So I had this trend line right here. And I said, if price retests here for a 3rd time, this will be another amazing opportunity to get in for a sell all the way to this daily trend line. As you can see, price did retest it, but then it came through and broke through before it continued pushing down. A lot of people would have probably got scared when it broke through here and came back and kind of looked like it was a retest. I didn't get in for no type of buy, because overall on my main structure, that's not what I saw. This was my main structure that I was looking at, and I get in on the smaller time frames. So I was looking at point A, point B, which means it hit 23.6, which means it's going to have consolidation, which is sideways movement. So that's exactly what it did. And that's the importance of knowing the overall bigger picture and where you are in the market and where you're going, so that when you go on that smaller time frame, you don't get scared off little things like that. So since I knew overall like where we were going in the market, that didn't scare me. I just made sure that these highs right here were not getting broken. And so I had a trend line right there with an alert set just to notify me multiple times if price was going to pass that area. And as you can see, price did not. It just continued shooting down all the way to TP2. I don't have it on my fibs. I hide my fibs on certain time frame. So my 30-minute fibs I'm not going to see on my 1 hour. Let's take this off of here. Let's take this for 1. So price came through, broke through that trend line, and it gave a lot of bearish momentum, and it went all the way to TP2. And that was from when I entered this here, that was a total of 300 pips on gold. And y'all know gold be hitting, like that's a lot for gold. So I did that with the GU trade, and that's what I had posted in my Discord, and I posted it on my Instagram. I'm trying to find this screenshot I took. That wasn't it. Of the trades, the 2 trades. Oh, right here. So this is gold and GU. Right there, yep. 1,000. Okay, so now, since that happened, that all played out beautifully last week. What I'm looking for now, since we hit, remember, I still know our bigger picture, the bigger overall picture. My ultimate goal is for us to get down here to TP1 of this 1 hour structure. But there's other structures inside of that need to be completed before it continues down there. So based off the 30-minute structure, we hit TP2 and we do have divergence. So we can see this is going up while this is coming down. Hit TP2. So what I want to see is price come back up to this trend line, this daily trend line, which was broken, and retest it before it continues pushing down. The retest will be my entry to get in for a sell. And that also lines up with this purple zone right here, which you can see had a lot of support that broke through it. So I can see price coming back up here, retesting, and it may sit in this area for a minute since it is a daily trend line. So the higher time frames, price can sit in that area for a minute before it continues in that overall direction. So that's why I drew this out a little bit. You can see a little sideways movement happen. Something like, after it comes up here, it can do something like this. But as long as it's staying under here and you see wick exhaustion, I'm still going to get in on that retest to take it down for a sell. As long as it doesn't pass these highs, everything's still great. So what I want to see price do too, you can take advantage of this little pullback right here that I have drawn out. If you don't want to wait for it to come here before getting in for that sell. Before I continue too, I do want to point out the fact that anything is possible in the market. Price can also break through this trend line, retest, and go up. So it's always good to be prepared for both sides of the market to happen. But overall, like, my highest probability, because that's what we trade off of, is highest probability, is looking for a sell to continue to TP1 to this blue 4-hour trend line, which also, looking left, I believe was broken and it never got retested. Yeah, so it was broken right here. Price never came back down to this area. So that's another confirmation why I see sales happening. So like I was saying, if you do want to take advantage of this mini uptrend on this 15-minute time frame, you can see price just pushed up like diagonally. You need to wait for a high to be created and then a pullback to happen so you can get in right here before taking it up. So let's just say this theoretically does happen, right? So the market just opened. If price comes here, that shows that we're still in that uptrend because this low is higher than this low. So what I would do is make a trend line from this point to that point, wait for price to break through this trend line, pull back here to the trend line to retest, and then get in for a buy. And that's also when I'll put my fib too, from wherever that high is to create it, wherever that high is created at, after it breaks the trend line. So let's just say it comes up here after breaking the trend line and it pulls back to right here. I'm getting in and I'm taking it up. So that's what I see for gold. That pullback happens. That'll be about 150 pips. And then once it gets back to this trend line zone and it gives that retest, I'm taking it down, holding it down to the 1 hour TP1, and that's going to be 388 pips. That's a fire trade. Fire trades. So yeah, so that's what I see for gold, and I don't have GU yet, but I wanted to make this video to get it out so that y'all can take advantage of those opportunities. So I really gave y'all like 2-3 trades. So yeah, so make sure to set your alarms because you don't want to be staring at your computer all day. When I set them, I click it, and whatever time frame the candle I'm looking at on, I'm going to go to that time frame. So right here, I want to see the 30-minute candle close at that trend line and see how that looks. Alright, I'm gonna post updates in my Discord. If you're not in my Discord, make sure to click the link below, and that's where you're gonna get all the information that you need to be able to trade on your own.